Have you ever visited a city and felt like you were stepping into the future, where everything runs perfectly, technology meets nature, and people from every corner of the world live in harmony? That's exactly how millions of travelers describe Singapore in 2025. Once a small island nation, Singapore has transformed into what many call the city of tomorrow. But what makes it so futuristic? Why do tourists say that Singapore feels decades ahead of other cities in Asia and even the world? Stay tuned as we uncover the 5 mind-blowing reasons why tourists feel Singapore is the city of tomorrow in 2025. A smart nation where technology rules daily life. Singapore's journey to becoming a smart nation didn't happen overnight. For over 2 decades, the government has invested heavily in technology, digital governance and automation. By 2025, the city-state has successfully integrated artificial intelligence, data analytics, and smart infrastructure into nearly every aspect of life. Tourists arriving at Changi Airport, ranked among the world's best for over 10 consecutive years, experience this firsthand. From automated immigration checkpoints using facial recognition to autonomous baggage delivery robots, visitors realize immediately that Singapore is not just advanced, it's futuristic. In the streets, smart lampposts adjust lighting based on movement, sensors monitor air quality, and self-driving buses transport passengers smoothly across the island. Tourists often describe Singapore as the only place where the future already works. Even the everyday systems, from cashless payments to AI-driven traffic control, reflect the government's commitment to digital excellence. Around 90% of citizens and visitors use digital wallets, and nearly all public services can be accessed online. In 2025, Singapore stands as a living laboratory where technology meets humanity in balance. Green innovation meets urban brilliance. Singapore's skyline isn't just made of glass and steel, it's filled with green life. In a time when cities worldwide are struggling with pollution, Singapore leads as one of the greenest urban centers on the planet. Tourists often marvel at how this dense metropolis manages to look like a tropical paradise. Gardens by the Bay, with its towering super trees, remains a top attraction, but it's just the beginning. Every building, from hotels to office towers, now incorporates sustainable architecture, solar panels, vertical gardens, and energy-efficient cooling systems. Visitors notice the difference immediately. The air feels cleaner, the city feels calmer, and green spaces appear everywhere, from rooftop farms to floating wetlands. The government's Green Plan 2030 has already seen remarkable progress, with more than half of the island covered in greenery by 2025. Tourists say it feels like walking through a science fiction movie, one where technology and nature coexist perfectly. The concept of eco-living isn't just a dream here, it's the daily reality that defines Singapore's futuristic charm. Seamless public transportation and urban design. For tourists, moving around Singapore feels effortless, and that's no accident. Singapore's transport system is one of the most advanced in the world, designed for efficiency and sustainability. The Mass Rapid Transit (MRT) network now reaches even the most remote areas, and trains arrive with almost zero delay. In 2025, the city also introduced autonomous shuttles in select districts, making transportation smarter and cleaner. But what impresses visitors most is how connected and organized everything is. You can go from the airport to downtown in under 30 minutes, with digital signs guiding you every step of the way. Integrated apps help tourists plan routes, estimate fares, and even find nearby attractions instantly. The streets are clean, pedestrian-friendly, and covered with trees that provide shade even during tropical heat. For tourists, this means convenience, comfort, and peace of mind, a rare combination in modern cities. Singapore's urban planners deserve immense credit for this transformation. They have turned a small island into a model of mobility. Tourists often say that if every country followed Singapore's transport system, global traffic problems could disappear overnight. In short, Singapore doesn't just move people, it moves ideas forward. Safety, cleanliness, and order that feel unreal. Tourists visiting Singapore often say it feels too perfect to be real. Streets are spotless, laws are respected, and crime rates are among the lowest in the world. You can walk through downtown at midnight without fear, something few global cities can promise. This sense of safety makes tourists, especially families and solo travelers, feel incredibly comfortable. Cleanliness is another reason why visitors see Singapore as futuristic. Public cleanliness isn't just enforced by rules, it's a shared national value. Littering, vandalism and smoking in public areas are strictly regulated, but most people simply don't want to break the rules. The culture of respect and discipline is deeply rooted, creating a city that feels like it runs on harmony and mutual trust. In 2025, digital surveillance and smart policing have made the city even safer. Yet, tourists often say they never feel watched. Instead, they feel protected. The balance between security and freedom is one of Singapore's greatest achievements. It's no wonder visitors call it the world's cleanest and safest city, a perfect model for others to follow. Multicultural harmony and global lifestyle. Perhaps the most futuristic thing about Singapore isn't its technology or skyscrapers, it's its people. Singapore is home to a mix of Chinese, Malay, Indian and Western cultures living together in harmony. Tourists love walking through neighborhoods like Chinatown, Little India and Kampong Glam, where centuries of tradition meet modern style. This multicultural blend has created a society that celebrates diversity while maintaining unity, something the rest of the world is still struggling to achieve. In 2025, Singapore's food, fashion and festivals showcase this diversity like never before. From high-tech hawker centers with digital ordering systems to international art fairs and global business conventions, the city feels alive with creativity. Tourists often describe it as a microcosm of the future world, one where cultural borders disappear and cooperation thrives. Singapore's success proves that a multicultural society can be modern, prosperous and peaceful all at once. This harmony doesn't just make Singapore beautiful, it makes it human. It's the emotional heartbeat that turns a futuristic city into a living, breathing example of what tomorrow's world could be. The future is already here. It's called Singapore. So why do tourists feel Singapore is the city of tomorrow? Because it is. From smart systems and eco-friendly design to harmony among cultures and unmatched cleanliness, Singapore has achieved what most nations still dream of. It's a place where technology serves people, not the other way around, where progress is measured not just by growth, but by quality of life. As you walk through its streets, you don't just see the future, you feel it. In every building, every green space and every smile, Singapore stands as proof that the future is not far away. It's already here. If you love discovering the secrets of the world's most futuristic city, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon, because on Infosphere we bring you stories that reveal how our world is changing, one incredible place at a time.